I sat down and in 15 minutes got 3 great reports that I created in ChatGPT that are going to help me out. And I wanted to share what those are with you today. Good morning, everybody. It's me, Bryant, your over 60 guy. And first, before I start, I just want to give a big thanks to all of you out there subscribing and liking and sharing my posts and giving me all your feedback. Man, I'm getting a lot of great feedback. There's a lot of you who are like me, who are sick and tired and fed up with the shape you're in and are out there making a difference. So my push-up video has gotten a lot of attention and a lot of feedback, and man, I'm meeting so many great people. So I just want to say thank you for that. And so I'm a big, as you know, part of my channel, I like to focus on technology because, you know, it's not for the young. It's not just for those who are techies or whatever, because I'm certainly not a techie. But I've embraced it. You know, I started with Bitcoin. I'm a big advocate of that. I think it's sound money. I think it's a great store of value. And is it volatile? Of course it's volatile. Yes, but I don't know if you've seen the dollar and how volatile it has been this last year, or the market. So outperforming the Magnificent Seven, and less volatility than the dollar. So I'm I'm just a long-term hodler. I just think, push it out long-term, and I can give it away to my children one day. But on AI, so I've been working on AI a lot. I signed on right away with ChatGPT. As a writer, I like to write, and so I use that for some editing stuff, helping me act as my editor. And then also it helps me draft important emails. So, but that's not the 3 things I did. So I sat down this morning at my desk, and in 15 minutes, I asked a series of questions, and I got 3 great reports. The first one is, I wanted to know if I was flying out of Jacksonville and I wanted to travel to Albania, and I wanted to stay there 7 days. I want to find the cheapest travel economy round trip for 2. And I want to see about 3 great places, including the capital. And then I need an estimate on what my expenses would be. What my dining would be, what my transportation would be, recommended hotels, that kind of thing. And give me the places and like a destinations of each place I'm going, kind of like an itinerary for the days. And man, within 2 or 3 minutes, not even that, I had a full breakdown. I had breakdown on cost, breakdown on airline, breakdown on transportation, travel, very cool itinerary. And my wife and I recently were in Albania, and so looked like great places that we would want to stop at, and it gave us a breakdown on food, breakdown on hotels, etc. So what a great way to plan your next trip, right? At least as a starting point, right? Not to say that you couldn't refine it, but you could ask yourself, well, is it affordable? Should I go there this year? And is it affordable? So that was great. So that was the first thing I wanted to figure out. And the second one was, I wanted to create like a workout schedule for myself. I set a goal. I said, okay, I'm 5'7" or 5'8", whatever it is, and I'm 15 pounds overweight. So I weigh this much, and I want to lose 15 pounds of fat, and I want to gain 10 pounds of muscle, but I don't want to do it in the gym. I'm giving myself 6 months, and I can only walk, and I can only eat right. So I want an idea how many calories you recommend and what type of foods. And I can do push-ups, and I can do squats, and I can do some isolation. And I know some of you guys like to do pull-ups, so add that in as well. And so, bam, I put that in, And within a couple, maybe a minute, it started spitting out all the data. And I have a full workout schedule. I have a daily calories, I have a workout, I have what to do, and I could probably go in and refine it a little bit more if I wanted to. But from just a standpoint, a start, man, it was crazy. It just like it knew me, and so that was awesome. I could probably add like motivational, reminders. There's lots of stuff I could do with it. So, ChatGPT workout, that was a great application as well. And then the other one I was doing is my partner and I have a piece of real estate that we're thinking of either selling or refinancing, maybe taking some equity out. And then, we haven't had a tenant in it a while because we were thinking of doing something. So anyway, I asked it, I said, listen, this is my current rate, this is my current balance, this is where I'm at. And then I want to know at today's rates, what could I transfer into in a 15-year, and what would the difference be? And then if I add the extra rental income, what kind of positive would I get, and how much cash could I take out like in an equity? So I wanted to use that as an example, and bam, I put that in. And it just went deep seek, and it just found me current rate. It found me a full breakdown on what to do, like how much equity pull out, what my increased note would be, but then against my increased revenue, how much I'd be saving and actually gaining. And so as opposed to selling and paying capital gains, I could just pull out equity and, I could use that and invest it in other projects or whatever. So man, that was, it just knocked it out quickly. I can share that with my partner, we could refine it, but yeah, talk about 3 great applications. And these are all within the scope of this channel and what we're doing. So I know you guys are tuning in for different topics, but if you hang with me and come on in, the over 60 guy, this is the kind of thing I like to talk about. I like to talk about encouragement. I like to show that, hey, consistency can work. Just get up, get working out. Don't sit in front of the TV. Don't be defeated. You're better than that. You're not old. Come on, you're awesome. You got so much more experience and so much more adventure to look forward to. You could be traveling, there's all kinds of stuff. So anyway, this ChatGPT hack, this is 3 things. If you haven't got ChatGPT, I recommend you just download it. It's very cheap. ChatGPT, just Google it and hook in. There's other AIs out there working that if you need more sophisticated tools, you could message me and I could certainly give you some recommendations. I'm using a new one called Manus. I'm in their beta program. A lot of thinking, a lot of analytical, and a lot of action steps that you can take beyond that. So certainly worth it. It's another beautiful day here on the water, and you guys are great people. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all of you. What an amazing group of women and men. So thanks a lot. I hope you all have a great day. To my English speaking, I'd say cheers, mate. And I think that's right. And everybody else, I'd say God bless, and we'll talk to you soon.